Introductions taking place at midfield. Alberto Undiano Mayenko, the man with the whistle, taking a look at the starting lineups for Alavés. It is the former Real Madrid netminder Fernando Pacheco going up against his old team. Rodrigo Eli, still on loan from Milan, the Brazilian anchoring the back line. The Colombian Torres and the captain Manu. And the 4-2-3-1 sees another former Madridista in Jose Franco Burgi out on the wing, and Munir, the Barca boy, on loan back from injury and in the starting lineup at Mendizorroza. Undiano with the coin flip, the two captains at midfield. Javier Aguilar, Inigo Prieto running the lines, and David Recio, the fourth official here today for this round 6 encounter. For Real Madrid, Keylor Navas in net. Outstanding this season, but beaten at the death against Betis. And there will be questions. Nacho deputizing out on the left, which is actually where he got his start on the top team. Ceballos getting his first start. And up front, it is Ronaldo. Asensio jumping in off the bench. Bale, arguably the best player in the match against Betis. Into the near post, nodded away by Navas.
A case. Here's that earlier header. It does come off a white shirt. It looks as if it's
maybe Ramos' class that brought Borja Mayoral to the front.
It didn't really, wasn't one of Zebedia's favorite players. Good ball.
Up to the top of the 18. Ceballos pulling his way through and burying it in the corner. On his starting debut, Dani Ceballos finds the net.
There's wonderful football here, and I believe Cristiano Ronaldo was at the genesis of it. Beautiful tic-tac-toe football from Real Madrid, and it's considerate passing that just picks apart Ibai Gomez's team. Ceballos it is that pummels this one home, and he finds his angles down better than Pythagoras here. Again, the ball played in, pulled back, lovely block tackle, but he raids the tackle, and that is phenomenal finishing in a blink of a bee's eye right here. He triggers this one home. No chance for Pacheco. As I said, he takes a beautiful look, and that makes it even all the more impressive. The wonderful way he looks, he picks his spot. This is no blasted goal. He knows exactly where the goalposts are. He uses them as his reference point, and Danny knows the goalpost ain't moving. Lovely, lovely footballer.
And Bergui, whose shoulder had been hurting, now it's his ankle. Ball launched in, tapped over the bar. Charging run.
Yeah, finally we have a look at this header. What a barreling header. Bucket full of knuckles header from Nacho, and that one's going in all day, and he's unlucky not to get a couple of degrees of separation, but a fabulous save coming at.
Looking to tie things up before we get there. And Bergui with the motor.
Good player.
Sending it wide. Munir looks. Headed into the corner. We are tied.
Manu Garcia arrives like a ghost through a big Scottish fog, but it's beautiful football, and I'm telling you, it's Garcia that starts this attack way back in his own half with an exceptional switching of the play. Bergui is involved, the ex-Real Madrid man. When we see it again, George Franco Alves, better known as Bergui, is a big part of this, and he knows it. Manu Garcia, 31-year-old, the El Capitan, inspires his men all around him. And this crowd erupt in volcanic, eruptive, passionate response. Bergui, red carpet passes, level. Ball's played on. Muniz says the flag stays down, and then he picks out this pass to pixel perfect perfection. This is a magisterial header right in the top corner. Beautifully placed under the bar. No chance for Keylor Navas. Arriving, as I said, by stealth. Manu Garcia isn't picked up. Nobody's tracking him back, but
into the middle. Out comes Pacheco. Ceballos! And it's going to count. He's got his second. What a debut for the former kid from Betis.
Pacheco comes out and grows jellyfish on the ends of his arms for this one. The ex-Real Madrid goalkeeper saying his apologies to his defence because the goat horns is justifiably on him. Wonderful finish from Danny Boy again. He rattles it home. A simple strike through, but it goes through a forest of legs. Again, eye of a Bengal tiger in the end, but man alive, Fernando comes out and spills this. He gets there. It's a good leaving of the line, Phil, but this one needs to be punched with fists of fury.
Slams into Maripan, his own defender.
Doesn't matter. He gets there. You wipe Maripan out. It's got to be a fisted clearance, and then he sees that this lethal player, Dani Ceballos, is onto this like Dracula onto a plate of liver, and he's sitting on his hat-trick.
And now the other way around, it is Isco. Switches field, falls for Ronaldo, slapped away at the near post by Pacheco.
What a ball to find him. Who I? The bearded, bandy-legged little beauty. Isco sets the table again. Cristiano takes his first touch to control, but then he scuffs his shot.
Down low on the right of your screen, as you mentioned, Enzo, his son, not available here, and onside Isco, and a kick save by Pacheco.
He would love nothing more to have another replay of this, but the remote's not going to work for you this time. Isco, brilliant ball to find him. He's onside, that's level. Wonderful control here, turns. He's got the square ball on.
Isco weaves. Ronaldo inside the 18, drawing the whistles. Into the area, back post, off wood, still deflected towards goal by Ramos, but cleared away. Oh, how close. Another one from Ceballos.
This one would have been one of his best goals of his entire career. He's got no angle, so he creates one, and it's a lick of paint that denies. It's a brilliant dynamic from Ronaldo.
Bale still on the bench. 6 changes today. Bale was one of them. Ball in. Ramos puts it in, but the whistle had already blown for the foul.
Then Cristiano Ronaldo pushed off on Manu Garcia, I believe. Cristiano Garcia comes into him. Ronaldo doesn't do much wrong at all.
Manu
that one should have been
foul.
Just waved off. And brilliant header here from Sergio Ramos. That goal should stand.
Sails in just over Ailey, top of the box. Pedraza off the iron.
Miami, massive support, of course, for Real Madrid, but the hearts were in the mouth here. Phil takes a deflection onto the post. He holds, hesitates. Varane gets a little bit of a kiss on it.
Isco, nice to slide and keep it in play. Whipped across the 6. Pacheco with the blunder, and it falls straight to the boot of Sergio Ramos.
Could have taken a touch on it, had himself a big plate of paella, and then put it away here. Brilliant again from the bearded, bandy-legged beauty, but Pacheco does everything he can. But it's going to be worthwhile if it holds like this. Some defending to be done.
And a chance to equalize at the spot. Touch, and it's off the iron. It hits the post and bounces free.
And this is the result. It's wonderful. Flick on. Varane gets caught with his knickers down, but brilliant from Keylor Navas to deny Pedraza. He's got to hurry it up. The touch is a little bit away from him, but Keylor spreads himself. Lucky.
Top of the box, struck towards the corner, and down quickly goes Pacheco.
Lucas steps into this and through this. with malicious intent. Difficult ball.
Interesting to watch how Llorente plays here.
Well played.
Stepping up. Cutting back Ronaldo to his left. Low and just a touch. Pacheco to push it wide.
Change of feet here from Ronaldo onto his left foot. Not much to shoot at, but it's to be saved. Dealt with nicely.
Plucked away. Haley went for the steal, but that leaves a gap. Asensio just wide, and that might well do it for Real Madrid. Early goal from Ceballos, equalized by Garcia with 5 minutes left in the half, and then just 3 minutes later, Ceballos with his second in his debut. Real Madrid at Mendizorroza back on a winning track.
Everybody applauding.